poets who have earned international acclaim for their work, but one of our state's most unique and prolific authors, Missy Jones Thistlewood, remains unknown to all but a few devotees of her unusual literary milieu. And whereas Melissa Elizabeth Jones was born in Lubbock in 1912, and while growing up on her family's cotton farm, she could hardly have guessed the unusual turns her life would take. She began dating Arthur Thistlewood while the two were still in high school, and despite admonitions from friends about the nature of her future name, she married him soon after graduation. Whereas Melissa Elizabeth Thistlewood then endured much good-natured teasing from family and friends about her difficult name, and this initiated her lifelong fascination with tongue twisters. When the economic pressures of the Great Depression made it difficult for her and Arthur to support their two young children, Missy Thistlewood put her hobby to good use, and with money borrowed from her parents, she published her first book of tongue twisters. And whereas from such seemingly simple sentences as plain bun, plum bun, bun without plum, to the more difficult, there was a little witch which switched from Chichester to Ipswich, to the fiendishly difficult, Miss Smith's fish sauce shop seldom sells shellfish. Mrs. Thistlewood's book included a vast collection of alliterative literary twists and onomatopoeic monstrosities, and it quickly became a tremendous success. And whereas to this day her favorite creation is the one that was inspired by a variation of her own name. For the past 60 years, generations of American children have struggled to recite Theophilus Thaddeus Thistledown, the successful thistle sifter, while sifting a sieve full of unsifted thistles, thrust 3,000 thistles through a thick of his thumb. Now, if Theophilus Thaddeus Thistledown, the successful thistle sifter, thrusts 3,000 thistles through the thick of his thumb, see that thou, while sifting a sieve full of unsifted thistles, thrust not 3,000 thistles through the thick of thy thumb.